Yo, 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 yo. It is episode 201.
Hey,
201, 201st episode, the first episode after 200 of Some Dude Pod. Make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download wherever you get your favorite podcast at. Make sure you follow Barber's Chair network on everything, including wherever you get your favorite podcast, because that's where you can check us out and just go ahead and type in Some Dude. You will get all of those episodes. And also make sure you follow us on Twitter at Some Dude Pod. Click the link in the bio, get that merch, and make sure you join us for the 200th episode celebration coming up on Thursday, May 30th at Haymarket Pub, 737 West Randolph. Entry is $10. We got Basir from the label who will be DJing. Hey man, Illy Boy Illinois said that he gonna pop up. And he said that he want to do something.
Do something like what?
We'll see, man. But he might want to.
He want to rap.
He might want to do. He might want to do the theme song of "I Ain't Gonna Hold You," fam. He might. You know. What I'm
I know he
saying?
does he does the theme song for "I Ain't Gonna Hold You."
Yes.
So he wants to do one for Some Dude.
No, he might perform that.
He might perform that. Oh,
and you know other things. Okay. So you know we'll see. Look.
Tell Illy we need a theme song for Some Dude.
We can't get Illy to do that one though. He can't do the theme song. He can't do. He already that'd be not. He already doing the theme song.
We could get another one
for I Ain't Gonna Hold You. We could get somebody else to do something.
Let me see. I have to look at this. We got to
tell Chris Shields to get out of retirement.
Let me see. I might. That's a good idea. Let me see.
Tell Chris to stop being a family man.
Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with being a family man.
I know, ain't nothing wrong with being a family man. I said,
get in the booth though. Get in the booth though.
Right, for this one right here, stop being a family man.
I got you. I'll send a message.
Go get it and get it done.
How you doing, Mike? I'm good, bro. Hey, look, man. You know what? I'm good. I'm cool. I'm in a little pain though. I'm in a little pain. Body a little sore.
Man, did you strain your hamstring again?
No, I didn't strain. I didn't pull the hammy. But you know, I started playing softball this weekend. So you know, softball during the summer. That was my first day back. Had a little double header. And yeah, the body just ain't like it used to be, man.
No,
it ain't like it used to be. I'm putting the arthritis cream on. I'm putting the arthritis alcohol, rubbing that on me. Tiger Bomb, Icy High, all of that shit has been on deck this weekend.
Boy,
so
Tiger Bomb,
man, look here, bro.
Boy,
look, Tiger Bomb, that's that shit right there, fam.
Boy,
look here.
For old marks,
that's like
if you aching,
look here.
Tiger Bomb.
That's like a pain reliever orgasm right there, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit, man. But yeah, but besides that, I'm doing okay. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling? It's Bang's birthday today, ladies and gentlemen.
42.
Round of a fucking applause. 42. I don't have a drink. I got some water. You know what I'm saying? I toast with you on that one. You know, we'll take a shot or two at the joint next Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So I got you then. So
yeah.
Happy 42nd birthday to the dog, to the homie, the big homie, Bang. How you feeling, my guy?
I'm feeling good, man. 40 PTO? 40. Yeah, today's my last day of PTO. I've worked a little bit, but not like, I told them to hit me for emergencies.
Of course.
They were emergencies. Okay. So, yeah, we good, man. We all good. 42. Just to combine that with the mental health check, man, I'm learning this year especially to understand that I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Understand that I'm blessed and take a lot of the good things in, not worry about anything else. Just gonna try to work on doing a better job at that. Outside of that, this weekend was a bittersweet weekend. I had a death in the family.
Oh man. Condolences.
Yeah, so there's that. And just realizing, that as we get older, our family gets older too.
Absolutely.
And these things happen. So it's just like, man, there's that. Um, went to visit a family member this weekend. And I mean that I ain't gonna front. Like we're just not going into a lot of details um about that situation because it is personal to that
Mhm.
person and that family and stuff. And then plus everybody don't need to know your business. I know I'm on Facebook and you probably can see this, but my family on both sides love me. They also know how I can be when it comes to certain family members that I hold and revere. Um, and know that I like them better than I like them.
Yeah.
Um, but it was bittersweet, man, because you grow up idolizing people and then you see certain things and it's just like it fucks with you.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing what I saw, it's still fucking with me. It's still fucking with me. Um, so it just made me realize just taking care of myself more. But also I know the main reason why I didn't see that person because if you listen to this pod mentally, I was down. So if I would have saw that in the mental state I was for most of 41, it would not have been good. I even told my therapist that like, yo, if we wasn't going to this and I wasn't feeling better, next time you saw me, I feel like shit. But the bittersweet part is just that you just realize certain things, and you're just glad those people are still here to have conversations with you
Absolutely.
like that. So just praying that everything goes the way that it's going, everything is improving and stuff. But outside of that, I am excited to be 42.
That's what's up, man. That's
Like
what's
I
up.
said on Facebook, and it's the truth. Like, you don't grow up, like, you don't be a kid like, yo, I can't wait to get 40. Or at least that was not me.
Yeah.
Uh, like,
I
six,
think we always got excited about wanting to be a legal adult. Yeah, I can't wait till
yeah.
I'm
I
21.
can't wait till I'm a teenager.
Can't wait. Yeah.
I can't wait till I'm 16. I can't wait till I'm 18. I
Yeah.
can't wait till I'm 21. I can't wait till I'm at the house. I can't
Yeah.
wait till I'm 25,
Yeah.
30, 40 shit.
It's-
After that, but you don't grow up like, yo,
Yeah.
man, can't wait till I turn 40 in this bitch.
Mm-mm.
So it might sound, I don't know, I don't care how it sound. Like I'm looking at these 40s a bit differently. I'm looking at these 40s like every day could be your last day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at these 40s like, yo, enjoy your time. You've earned it. I know a number of people who just didn't make it to where we at right now. So I'm going to do a better job at enjoying life and do a better job at enjoying my 40s. So to be 42, I'm
And
happy.
also taking care of yourself in the
Yeah,
midst of
take
that.
care of myself. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm glad to be 42. Thankful for all of the love that I received, whether it's on social media, text messages, phone calls, and stuff like that. I'm thankful to the people who didn't hit me up as well. Hey, thank you. Because what's funny about birthdays and stuff?
Yeah.
One, what's funny about birthdays is you find out who's still around on Facebook.
True.
Hey, be like, damn, I forgot I was
Friends with you on Facebook.
friends with you. Or they still around. All right, that's bet. Um, on your phone, you realize who got your number.
Right.
And you don't have theirs.
Yeah.
You get that random ass number that says happy birthday, Bang, or JR or Lee. You like, who is this?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to go, like, if you got T-Mobile, you got to go up in the call screener and
Mm-hmm.
find out who that person was. You're like, oh, okay. You forgot that you gave that person your number and then letting you know happy birthday. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. And you don't want to be like, yo, who is this? After they text you happy birthday. I
Right.
don't know. I feel bad.
Yeah.
And I've done that before. And I felt bad. Like, man, I don't mean to be rude, but who just wishing me a happy birthday? And then they like, damn, this motherfucker got.
Look, to avoid that, I be like, new number, who this? I ain't even gonna say, I don't mean to be rude, but who is this? I'll just be like, hey man, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, this is a new number though. Who this is? That's all. That's all you gotta say. I got a new phone. Just say I got a new phone. Who is this?
Man, no matter what though, no matter what, it's still
You gotta put a twist on it. Like, hey bro, I got a new phone. I ain't moved my contacts over yet. Let me know who this is. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
I don't know.
That's how you get out of that one.
I would still think that person like, damn, so you just ain't saying my number, huh?
No,
really
that's why you explain it. Because
so what if that happens to you, Mike? Like somebody texts you.
Look, bro.
I mean, you text somebody like, yo, happy birthday, and they be like, yo, new number, who this?
I'm gonna be like, yo, this might be, man. I'm just looking out the pit, like you said. That's why I clean it up. Now I would feel that way. I'd be like, damn, Joe, you ain't got my number no more. I thought we was tight because I got your number in my phone. Why you ain't got my number in your phone? That's why you clean it up before you send the message. No hard feelings. Like, hey, yo, I just got a new phone. I ain't go iCloud tweaking right now. Who is this? That's all.
How do you feel about birthday messages?
What do you mean? As far as like,
when you receive a birthday message, would you like something extra so it doesn't feel like they just said happy birthday and that's it? Like, would you want somebody to like an exclamation point? Look, like a GIF good? Like how does a happy birthday message? How should a birthday message go in this day and age we're in?
Okay, so look, this is what I do.
What you do?
Let's check it out. So anybody that texts me personally and they tell me happy birthday, that means that I fucks with you. And you like, so if you text me and you tell me happy birthday and I respond back to you, I fucks with you personally. So what I do on Facebook, when I always post, so what I've done the past 5 or 6 years on Facebook, I always post like a throwback picture of me when I was a shorty. And I always, you know what I'm saying, just post the number that I turned and just, you know what I'm saying, thank the Lord above for blessing me with another year. So I like to respond to everybody that wishes me happy birthday under my comments. So, so now based on how, or if I know you or not, how you send the message is if I'm going to respond personally, like respond back to you, like, hey, appreciate you, thank you. Now, if you just send a dry happy birthday and I don't really know who you like that,
that's what I'm saying.
Then I just hit the love. A dry happy birthday is happy birthday.
Okay, that's
it. If there's no, look, I need an emoji. I need a bro. I need a homie. Yeah, I need some type
happy birthday, nigga. Like,
I need something like that for you to get a actual response out of me. Other than that,
so I got a question.
I hit you with the I just love it, and that's it.
So I got an extra added question to that. As I start to go through all of these Facebook posts, these happy birthdays, how do you feel if somebody gets like the heart or the message and you don't?
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't notice that too. I didn't see that before. Look, I post somebody I post a happy birthday, you know, they give me the like, and then I go back and I see somebody get a love or the response. I'd be like, hey, that just goes to show me that, hey, you don't fuck with me like I fucks with you, and that's okay.
Let's say for an example,
that tells me a lot though.
That's okay. I just want to make sure, like, if you go on your page on Facebook and you see somebody comment on everybody, hey yo man, thanks fam, oh man, love bro, all of that, but then on your shit it's just like a like or a heart, but then you go under you and you see, yo bro, thank you, like how?
That just tells me like, hey, okay, then you must just don't fuck with me like that.
Okay.
And that's okay. That's all I need to know. It's all good. It ain't no hard feelings, but I won't post happy birthday on your shit next year. I can tell you that.
I just want to.
That just lets me know, do I need to post happy birthday on your shit next year?
So okay.
So that
because like I'm looking through the comments, right? Like I'm looking through my page. And it's some of these people that I just want to throw the heart or the like on.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do nothing else. But then there's
So
other
the
people.
the best way to do it, if you want to interact with certain people differently than you would interact with like somebody you're close to or somebody like you fuck with, just don't interact at all and just make that one post just to say thank you to everybody.
Okay, that's just thank you to everybody.
Thank you to everybody. I appreciate all the love. I seen every message from everybody, and I appreciate all the love. There you go. As you gotta use your words, man. Use your words to protect people's feelings. You know, that's all. Because it can get tricky and delicate around birthdays and you know what I'm saying, things like that. When you wishing people happy birthday or you're responding to people who wish you happy birthday, it gets tricky. You know, so use your words, you know, carefully. And just don't respond or just give a mass response to everybody.
Okay, the last thing, not the second, but the last thing after that is depending on who tells you happy birthday, is your birthday a way of cleansing your social pages? Because then you start seeing who's telling you happy birthday, and it's like, man, it's a good opportunity to delete some people.
That would be crazy to delete somebody after they wish you happy birthday. You're diabolical if you do that. You're crazy. No, but that gives me an opportunity to go on people's pages and see what they've been up to. Hey, what you been doing? Where you been at? You know, I'm nosy. I get nosy at that time.
Oh, like, you get nosy on birthdays.
I get a little nosy. Like I'll be like, yo. Sometimes people say happy birthday to me. I don't know who they are, so I go on their page and I see who I'm friends with and comment. Like I see, like, how do I know you and why are we friends and why you wishing me happy birthday? I check Messenger like to see if we ever messaged before. Like you know,
you really just be out here searching.
Yeah, Joe.
We'll figure out how we get this.
That's how I look. If I'm gonna weave you out, then I'm gonna weave you out that way. But I'm gonna make sure, like, do I need to get rid of you? Are you a spam account? Are you like got Cash App type shit on your page? You know, are you selling shit? That's it. So, but other than that, like, it just depends on who it is, and I have to go do my research that way. But mainly, everybody that wishes me happy birthday, I probably know like 80%, 85%. But that other 15, yeah, I'm gonna do a little hunting and see why are you here. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people that I just give like I love they comment. Like
I'm gonna ask Scott.
Ain't even no thanks. That's like love.
Scott said he gonna jump on in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna ask him that. Because because of work, I have to frequent all my social pages. Gotta frequent them all. I know some people don't necessarily look at some of them like I look at them, but I often wonder on birthdays and stuff, is that a great time to delete people off of your social media? Like, what if somebody retweets a birthday message that somebody sends you and shows love, and you're like, I don't like this nigga. Do you unfollow them? Or you put some up on Instagram and somebody likes it, and not even like the horror pages.
Wait, hold on. Ask the question again. Repeat the question.
On your birthday,
yeah,
do you use that opportunity to delete people off your social pages?
Yeah. I'm not gonna delete anybody, bro. I rarely do a cleansing in my friends list. G. Rarely. I've never deleted people on Facebook. I don't think. I can't remember the last time I deleted.
I have.
Now I've unfollowed people on IG and Twitter and shit like that. I'll do that.
So depending on the person who says happy birthday might be, like, would you delete them?
Look, bro, if I don't know you, I'm gonna keep you on there. It's cool. On Facebook. Facebook is cool. But if I'm following somebody and I ain't never seen them, I do this too. What I have to do on Facebook, on IG. If I'm following somebody and they ain't posted in like 5 years, I'm unfollowing.
See?
But I don't do that on Facebook. But I don't do that on Facebook though. I don't do that on Facebook.
But then they wish you happy birthday. And then you're like, man, this dude ain't even posting.
He's just a stalker. He just get on here. He just get on. It's weird. Nah, I don't unfriend people on Facebook.
I just wanted to thought that was a good enough question to ask.
Right.
Because when I look at a lot of people that have wished me happy birthday, and 10% of them can go. Mm-hmm. On all social platforms, like 10% of them can go.
I honestly.
But would I be wrong?
Yeah.
But would I be wrong and doing it on my birthday.
That would look weird. After they wish you happy birthday is weird. Do it like maybe a month or so later. But you'll forget.
I take notes.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it after he wish you happy birthday, bro. Because because look, you got to think about it. That person actually took time out of their day to wish you happy birthday.
But some people some people just like to get on social and just be like, yo, they see somebody's birthday and be like, happy birthday.
That's
and it'd be the same, it'd be the same message. It'd just be like it'd be the generic happy birthday that, for example, Facebook allows you to post. Like, you want to say happy birthday like this, like that, like how you want to do it.
Right. So it's not authentic.
They got the videos now, like they got the little emoji videos and stuff. So it's like you and your emoji self and the other person, and y'all look like Sims and shit. Like y'all look like Sims.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. I'll give you a perfect example that I noticed today. Then we could talk about Freak Man. I think this might sound bad. This might sound totally bad, Mike.
Yeah.
But I truly believe that I know for a fact that some family members don't know that's me on Facebook. And they don't pay attention to the picture.
You said there's your family members don't know that that's you on Facebook?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're friends with family members that don't know that that's you.
So here's the clue, Mike. I'm going to tell you the clue. My name.
Yeah.
My name.
Mm-hmm.
95% of my family don't call me JR or Bang. They call me Lee.
Yeah.
So when I see a family member say happy birthday, JR,
you know that they just saying this shit.
They just saying the shit.
They don't know they wish. That is hilarious.
They just saying the shit. They just saying this. You've been around my family, Mike. They call me Lee.
That is hilarious.
So if some of them in the family be like happy birthday, JR, oh, they just see the name and the happy birthday and they just wishing somebody happy birthday, not realizing that's me. Example, you think Miriam gonna say happy birthday, JR? To me, no, but that's my wife. But my wife, who knew me as who met me as JR, don't call me that. She called me Lee or any pet name or whatever.
What pet names does she call you? If you want to just give us
some shit.
Oh, I'm thinking you saying like
baby.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
I don't have a nickname.
I thought she had like a nickname for you. Okay,
Boo Bang or some shit like that. I don't want a pet name either. Like, don't. I scrounge up when I hear baby. I mean, just call me Lee, fam. What the fuck is going on? Like, babe. Ugh. And I'm the only person. Like, is that weird? That's another conversation for another day. But she be having me rolling because she be like, why you scrounge up when you say baby? Like,
it feels weird, huh?
It just feels weird. Just call me Lee. Right?
Did she call you that? Did she call you baby normally?
Yeah. And I still be like,
nah, if it's normal, then like if my wife called me anything other than honey, or Michael.
Yeah,
she called me Michael. She called me Michael when she's mad at me. The only time she say Michael is if she's yelling at me or she's mad at me. But
it just feels weird. I don't know. It just feels weird. I feel like Larry David. From Curb Your Enthusiasm sometimes when it comes to shit like that. But all right, let's get back to the family shit. Yes. If you only some of the closest family members call me Bang. Yeah. They skip the JR. It's like Bang. I've seen the text messages where family, like in group text messages where family be like, oh, y'all Bang coming over. And they be like, who? Oh, Lee. So you go to Facebook and you see some of those family members that calls you the name on your Facebook page, which just so happens to not be your legal name. When they say happy birthday, JR, I'm looking at some of them like, oh, y'all, you ain't even realize that's me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And there was a couple that I saw.
Did it today?
Yes. Oh, no. That was a couple I saw today. I was like, fuck you calling me JR for?
Oh, no.
To you, I'm Lee.
Ain't never called you JR before,
Ain't
ever.
never called me that shit a day in my life.
Hilarious.
But today on Facebook, it's Happy Birthday Lee.
Yo, you got to weave them out.
So do I delete them?
Yes. All for the fact that they just wishing you happy birthday just cause. They don't belong on Facebook, man.
That's all I'm saying.
They don't belong on Facebook. You weave them out. Go ahead and get that little.
Yeah. And what's crazy is
that's crazy.
One of the family members, my parents and I was talking about the other day when they was like, so how come you don't like them? And I gave them my explanation why I didn't like them.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that family member has never, ever called me anything outside of my birth name or the nickname they gave to me when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. But then you go on Facebook, it's Happy Birthday JR. I'm looking at it right now. You have never called me that in my life. But today, you said it. You don't even know that's me. You just like, oh, it's somebody's birthday on Facebook.
That's crazy.
Let me say happy birthday.
Yeah.
It's bad. See,
yeah.
You lucky, Mike. It's Mike or Michael.
Michael. And please, nobody call. I do not like when people call me Michael. I Michael? Only people. Yeah, yo. The only people that call me Michael is my wife and my mother called me Michael. If my mother called me Mike B too. She called me Mike B. She say Mike B or Michael.
Oh, that's dope.
So, and my father calls me Mike B. My mother and father called me Mike B. My dad never called me Michael though. He would never say Michael.
My mom called me banging sometimes, and that shit be weird.
Yeah.
My dad, nah, he's not gonna call me none of that shit. He's just gonna be like, what they call you on the show? What they? Yeah. I don't know that shit. I'm not calling you that shit. I'm not calling you that shit. Your name? What's your name? What's my name? Lee. I'm calling you Lee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm telling you, Mike. I'm seeing your screen.
Birthdays is a good time to possibly weave out your Facebook friends list, but I personally won't do it though. I'm not gonna delete anybody off Facebook. I'm not gonna delete you off Facebook. I don't know. It would have to be a real weird reason. Like your page would have to be like a whole spam page.
I'm gonna send Mike this screenshot so Mike can understand. Man, I'm not talking for pod's sake. I'm not because it happened a couple of times.
Yeah,
like sometimes you just get like happy birthday, enjoy. You know. No, but when I saw this one, I was like, yeah, hell, didn't know that's me.
That's crazy.
Hell, didn't know that's me.
That's crazy. You got their number?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. And they didn't text you. And they didn't text you and say happy birthday, huh?
No.
Yeah, you got to get them family members.
Look at your phone.
I'm looking right now.
That cousin has never called me anything outside of Lee and the nicknames I had as a kid.
The one at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And never.
Yeah.
Got the dots perfect in everything.
That's hilarious, man.
Motherfucker did not know he was telling me happy birthday.
I mean, what's your profile picture? Like,
it's me.
A picture of you.
It is me.
They should know.
They should know.
Yeah.
They should know. It's wild out here in these streets and wild out here on these platforms, man. We got a new freak man in the industry.
Freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass aside.
In this one, we knew it. We kind of had an idea. It was never confirmed that this dude was, I won't necessarily say freak man in this one, but he was nasty man. I'm gonna say nasty. He's graduated to nasty. As I add our boss, Scott,
my man,
to the screen. Matter of fact, before we go to nasty man,
which nasty man are we talking about?
We're gonna talk about Sean
I was about to say, we talking about Freaky Sean?
Freaky ass niggas need to stay ass inside.
We talking about nasty Sean on this one because he way past freaky. He's very nasty at this point. But I was telling, before we go to that, I was telling Mike, right, about how I had noticed some family members calling me JR on Facebook saying happy birthday, knowing damn well they don't call me JR. So they didn't realize that was me that they was wishing a happy birthday to. I don't think they did. They just saw, oh, it's somebody's birthday. Let me wish them happy birthday because they have never called me JR in my life.
Right.
Just like happy birthday, JR. So yeah, I believe that there's some family members that don't know they wish me happy birthday today. They just wish some random nigga happy birthday. But also, and I know you don't necessarily be on Facebook like that a lot, but
no,
when you do,
I've deleted it from my phone.
But I'm gonna throw this at you. Because a lot of people do wish people happy birthdays on social media. Do you delete people that you see wish you happy birthday that you realize how they got on your social media? Like, do you delete them in that moment?
Well, like on Facebook or just in general?
Using Facebook as an example. Like you see 5 family members, 3 of the homies, and then some random ass profile that you know this person, but it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, do you delete them?
I'm not a deleter.
That's what I said. I'm not a deleter.
I'll keep up ex-girlfriend pics. Like I'm not a deleter. Like it was part of my history, nigga. Like I hear people delete stuff. Like you see somebody else delete stuff like it wasn't there. Like it's the internet. Nothing's actually deleted. So no, I mean, if you wish me happy birthday, I'm gonna keep it on there. Like more people, the better.
I'm thinking about deleting some people. That's why.
But I told Bang, I said, look, I like on IG, I unfollow motherfuckers on IG now.
Oh, see, well, this is what I do with IG though. With IG too. With IG and Twitter, if we're like family or like friends, and like I just don't like your tweet, I'll just send you to Muteville USA. Like I won't unfollow you because I don't want to deal with that conversation. So I just send you to Muteville. It's like you don't exist. I've got family members, some that Bang know, who I've had muted since like the Warriors Cavs NBA finals. It's been a long time.
The views and thoughts expressed. Hey, all right, so let's move on.
Hey, hold on real quick before we get into Scott, yo. I know you out there in LA, fam. How is the city right now, bro?
No, he's back here.
Oh wait, yeah, are you here like permanently, or you like just here?
I'm bi-coastal right now. But I'm laying low right now in the city. So we're working on some top secret stuff. We'll just say that.
Okay. All right. I was trying to find out what's the vibes like in LA right now.
I have been told what the vibes have been.
It's up in the city. Look, man,
it's check it out. Up in the city.
The Dodgers. You got the Dodgers out there. You got Kendrick Lamar right now, fam. Like it's looking good for y'all right now. It's looking good for the city. And you don't blame us anymore. And this is also what I noticed. Hold on. Before you even answer your question, I want to notice. I've noticed that this nigga don't even claim the White Sox no more, bro. He don't like no posts on the White Sox. Oh no more.
No, not only that. We talking about unfollow. I unfollowed them niggas.
Unfollowed them. This is fucked up, bro.
I
noticed all of that, bro. Like you just gave up on us.
I turned in my 10-year LA residency. I still have an LA ID. I have a Illinois ID and an LA ID. I'm a resident of both states.
Okay.
I turned in my LA for a Dodger fanship. Okay. Now I don't see the difference is I gave up on the White Sox. I'm just not a practicing Bulls fan right now. I didn't give up on the Bulls. I'm just not a practicing Bulls fan.
That shit like you Catholic fan.
Right,
man.
exactly.
I'm Catholic, but I'm not practicing right now.
I gave up on the White Sox. At least the Bulls act like they want to get in the play-in. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as the LA thing, I haven't been to LA in a couple weeks. I'll be back out there in a couple weeks. I'm going back and forth because we working on. I'm trying to basically we got
top secret. I get it. I got
it ain't too top secret. I can talk a little bit about it. We got Barber's Chair West. I'm trying to establish Barber's Chair Chicago and Barber's Chair West at the same time. Yes, I got productions here. We're gonna move. I'm not gonna hold you moving. I'm just gonna give y'all an announcement on the show. We're gonna move. I'm not gonna hold you to Chicago, and then I'm working on like 2 or 3 other shows in LA right now. So I'm gonna be going back and forth. But right now, since we got OTAs and stuff, I will be back at Hallis Hall on Thursday with another overreacting report for OTAs on Thursday. I'm here. getting ready for the season. But the streets have told me, people back in LA, hey man, the city's feeling it. One of my homies told me that, on Crenshaw Boulevard, so they do this thing they've been doing way longer than I've been there, like back in the day. Well, the OGs, they drive the old schools down Crenshaw Boulevard on Sundays. They've been doing this probably since the 80s, maybe even the 70s. And niggas is playing that Kendrick. It feels like a victory for the West. One of my homegirls was at the LA function party. They ran, not like us, 7 times, like it's niggas in Paris. Pappy said he was sick at some party on Saturday because they ran it like 3 times there. So it feels like what Drake messed up is now it's LA versus Drake. It's not even it's the coast versus Drake because it's got a little Bay Area sound to it. I do a Bay Area remix, but I've heard from very reliable sources there will not be a Not Like Us video. Unfortunately, I hate to break everybody's bubble.
Man, that's a ball drop right there.
I hate that. Well, because there's been some type of peace treaty brokered. Not on Kendrick's side. Let's be very clear about that. But let's be very clear about that.
This nigga doing the white flag and he want to shake hands.
Well, let's just say, man. But look, Drake got bigger issues too. Because
you want to kiss and make up?
What Joe Budden's been saying, I'm hearing is true too. About there's people in the higher ups who want this nigga out of there. So. Like, records just don't appear on Billboard. Bang knows this.
That's true.
Right? Records just don't. 3 Kendrick records just in. Yeah, okay.
They will stunt that growth real quick.
Meet the Grams is a top 12 song in the country. Yeah, okay. There's other works at play here. So, yeah, you got that. But basically, LA's feeling it. I'm looking to go back in a couple weeks. Even though I've retired my party cap, I need to hear this out there because LA has not been this united in a long time. So, but yeah.
We're gonna get into a little bit more about
and then
that.
Y'all got Chuck out there trying to ruin the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Dissing Rick Ross and shit. Like, bro,
this nigga, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But also, Mike, just want to let you know that Dan has requested an episode with you. So we're gonna Dan.
Get the fuck out of here. He want to talk. He want to get on the pod with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna.
That's my boy though, fam. I know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna let y'all figure that out.
That's my guy, fam. We done had plenty of arguments.
That's my actual blood cousin.
I know.
Arguments
me and him. So look, real quick. Me and Dan used to work. We used to have a summer job for District 89 schools in Maywood, and we used to do custodian work at like during the summertime. So they like used to pay them. So yeah, we was janitors and shit. So we used to. So in the middle of the summer, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much you fix it up the classrooms for the next school year. So me and him worked side by side every day, and we did our arguing and all of that shit. So that'd be great.
Yeah,
so
I ain't got time for it.
I would love for him to
I would take my chill drug and relax on y'all niggas and let y'all argue.
Yeah, no doubt.
But we gonna figure that out because I want to sit back behind and laugh. Yeah. But let's get into Nasty Man real quick.
So we talking about Freaky Sean, right?
He's way past freaky at this point. He nasty.
Wait, there's new news?
Which Freaky Sean?
We talking about Sean, John.
Oh, we talking about Sean Jonathan Combs. I thought we were talking about Freaky Sean.
Oh no, not the Sean. No. The new
Freaky Sean. Freaky Sean has a new tattoo though. He better earn his keep on that motherfucker. But Sean Combs is continuing to be in the news after CNN got a hold to a video. It showed him viciously assaulting Cassie. So no, we had talked about that. Matter of fact, if you listen to this episode of First Black Champ, we were recording the episode when the video was released. Right when the video was released.
I just saw the tweet about the new lawsuit.
Yeah, so right when it was released. And what lawsuit? What happened? What you just see?
Oh, you didn't. So TMZ is reporting a new lawsuit about Mr. Sean Jonathan Combs here. So he has been accused of hold on, I got it right. So Diddy is facing a new lawsuit brought forward by a model who claims she was drugged and sexually assaulted by the rap mogul in 2003. TMZ reports. So yeah.
Well, damn.
Yeah, man.
So he his dabbling in a bit of everything. So I know we talked about it. We've been talking about it a little bit off and stuff, but Scott, I actually want to throw it to you, guest of the show today, especially even looking at this lawsuit right here. What are your thoughts on what we've been seeing with Sean Combs and where we should go from here?
First of all, I just want to say this. First of all, whoever is the producer of CNN, y'all niggas need to be fired. I blame you more than I blame Cameron Giles. As Cam said on his show today, what did you expect when you got me on there? Like, so first of all, let's get out there. Number two, Diddy is one of them dudes who jail doesn't even work for him. Like, you know, like he needs to be taken out back like old Yeller. Like, this is like a diabolical human being. And the thing is, this isn't some secret. It's one of the worst kept secrets in Los Angeles, at least in my time there. Like, so I'm pretty sure it was even before then. Like, you know, I never went to any of them Diddy parties. None of them. Now, trust me, I've gotten invites. I've never been to any of them Diddy parties. The closest I've even gotten to Diddy is I shipped his scooters like in 2015. He had like a Christmas gift, and I worked at the FedEx over there by Brentwood.
So I shipped some shit off.
Yeah, but he's one of, like, it's really about to be Russell Simmons on steroids, because he's not only sexually assaulting, he's beating women up, he's blowing niggas' cars up. You know, he really thinks he's Wilson Fisk meets the Joker. Like that's pretty much what we're seeing here. And I think the thing that's gonna hurt him the most, I highly doubt he's gonna go to jail. Niggas who as rich as him don't go to jail. But the fact that he can't be outside and be Diddy is gonna be jail for him. And he tried to come back. And we saw a couple weeks ago going on Instagram, the truth will be revealed. And he tried to pack back up outside, and nobody's rolling for it, bro. I will say this too: 50 is flying too close to the sun. I know 50 likes to troll, but after the reports, his baby mama said in about a couple years, he flying too close to the sun. You don't want reports to come at you. So 50 might want to chill a little bit. But overall, it's just, unfortunately, this is becoming a norm in the industry. We're starting to see a lot of stuff is coming apart.
Mike?
Man, yo, just like going back to when the actual Cassie lawsuit dropped and we were actually like going over the details of everything that was in there. And then you thinking about, man, yo, like it was some wild shit being said about Diddy in that lawsuit. Like when you go back and really go through the details, and we were just in awe and in shock and just sympathizing for Cassie at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Just reading off the details of everything we like, just going over all those details. So now actually seeing something that was actually put in that lawsuit shown to us visually, it just makes it even more crazier to me. Like literally, like he's dragging her, kicking her on the ground, bro. Like I would never thought I would see anything like that coming from somebody that we've grown. Like I said, bro, it's crazy seeing this in real time. Diddy, bro. Like we heard all the stories about him being a freak, man.
But a video is different.
But the actual video of seeing this shit, bro, is crazy to me.
And that's how you know he's diabolical. Because if he's doing this at a hotel, which looked like it was broad daylight outside, what was he doing when there wasn't no cameras around? Like, that's the thing too. And you know, a lot of people, and, you know, Twitter's not the place. Social media in general isn't the place to have like conversations like this.
Hell no.
You either got people who are, you know, rightfully so, very sensitive about it, and some people who are, you know, the panda police, as we all like to say. And some people like, oh, well, you need to see video to see this. You know, we live in a time. I'm trying to think the best way to say this. We live in a time where, oh, well, you don't need proof for situations like this. No, you don't need proof because she detailed it very laid out in the whole thing. But you can also have a situation where somebody lay something out, and it's like, okay, people can say whatever. Like, some people need proof. Like, we go through like the American, you know, thing. Sometimes you do need proof. Now, this I believed every word of before I saw a video, but the video does help. Same thing with the Ray Rice thing. Like, now, granted, I give Ray Rice. Ray Rice has come a long way. He's a big advocate for, you know, helping women who've been victims of domestic abuse. He's come a long way. Like,
he's put in the work.
He's put in the work. People like that, like he's like a guy like Diddy. He's not doing that. He even that apology. I was like, come on, bro. Like What are we doing? Like, you don't mean none of that. So he's cooked. We're never gonna look at Diddy the same. He's gonna be put into the R. Kelly category.
Sad.
Man, I'm actually gonna put him above Kelly.
Well, as far as like worse?
Yeah. And the reason why is because at all of those times, Diddy was at the top of the food chain. If you look at R. Kelly's just an artist.
That's true. That's a good point.
Diddy is more than that. Diddy is he's an artist. He's a label owner. Was a television owner. He's a mogul. Like you put that term mogul around certain people, and he was one of the first that we put that term behind when it comes to what you do in hip hop. Like, he's not the first hip hop mogul, but he's definitely one of the first that we just consistently use that term with. But yeah, we've always heard some weird shit around dude. So when you start to hear more things, it's like, all right, well, let us know when y'all do something. However, this is the first time that I've read a court report, and something that happened in that report was correct.
Yeah.
Word for word when you saw it.
Scene for scene.
When you saw what happened to Cassie, and then you go back to the court report, there's not one thing in that particular situation that she said that did not happen according to the video.
Yeah.
Even to the vase throw. He sat down in the chair, mad, and just threw the vase. That right there, to me, if I was skeptical about everything else in that joint, I'm not no more. But seeing him do that, we would be lying if we said that when certain people perform, act, or whatever, we would be lying if we didn't say a lot of times we look at the messenger and not the message.
Yeah.
We look at the art and not the artist. Reason why I say that is because there's a number of people from the smallest to the largest that has done something. We enjoyed the content, but we know that they've been accused of some wild shit.
Yeah.
Or you find it out later in life and you be like, damn, I've been liking that music. Like, not to disrespect anybody, but Marvin Gaye is a perfect example. Marvin Gaye is one of the greatest singers of our time.
Yeah.
Ever. But then you hear him having a relationship with a minor, but you hear what's going on, and you like, nah, I'm about to go jam, play some spades.
Here's the difference between the two. This is what made me stop listening to R. Kelly. We're all from Chicago. We know these rumors were out long. TP2 era is when they started coming out. When I found out that some of my favorite songs were about his ex, that's when I couldn't listen to it no more. This nigga ruined one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs ever. When I found out You Are Not Alone is about a 15-year-old having a miscarriage, I can't listen to this no more. Like, that's when the crimes infiltrate the music.
Right.
I can no longer separate art from artists.
And that's where I was going. It's just in some of those cases, at least to our knowledge, the acts and the music are, in a case, separate for us. It might not be separate for the people that's creating it, but it's separate to us. And the minute that you find out that that has been sullied in any type of way, it's like, so that's why we've, outside of him having a relationship with a chick that's underage, which is still nasty, that what you just said right there is part of the reason why I believe that a lot of people, depending on the artist, can look at the artist and the art and not care. But when you start to get proof, when you start to get footage, because Bill Cosby is another and probably the biggest example.
There's still some old heads who think this nigga is Heathcliff Huxtable. And by the way, that nigga was a gynecologist who only did house visits. The signs were there.
Crazy.
Like, think about it. The signs were right in our face.
Hell no! Wait! He didn't deliver babies on the show.
This nigga never had an office to go to.
I think he delivered 2 babies on the show.
In the entire show, he delivered 2 babies.
I think it was 2.
And he had that office. It was a Brooklyn brownstone. So I know that nigga probably didn't have a basement.
Oh my God! Joe.
Hey Scott, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just realized that.
That's hilarious.
That he was a gynecologist that had an office in the phone.
Who did house calls.
So why was you coming over to the crib?
When have you ever turned on an episode of Cosby Show and Claire said when your father get back from work? You never heard that. That nigga was always there. Always there. You know, what's called Denise Combs, and she got David Robinson folks with her, and this nigga just calmly there at like 2 p.m. on a Monday. Come on, dog. The signs were there.
Did you just call her husband David Robinson folks?
David Robinson folks. David Robinson folks.
Oh my God, man. That is crazy. But see, look, I want to but I'm gonna disagree with you, Bang. I think R. Kelly is a little different. I think R. Kelly is still worse than Diddy. Yeah, R. Kelly's sitting in a prison.
That's but the only
R. Kelly's gonna die in prison.
No, the only
R. Kelly in the raft from Captain America: Civil War.
He's only in prison because of statute of limitations. Right now, we don't have statute. We getting statute of limitations blocked, but I'm sure that they're building something federal as we speak. But the reason why is he's the head of the table. He's the one who sits at the table, and everybody is looking at him like, And to add to that, similar to R. Kelly, this man gave us the soundtrack to the 90s. There's not shit in the 90s that is not affected by Puff, Diddy, whatever he calls himself right now. There is nothing, even to the point of sound-alikes, copycats who have copied the Bad Boy style and structure and made it into their own. There is nothing that Sean ain't touched directly or indirectly musically, which if you now look back, even with the first woman that we knew he was with, Misa Hilton, she's on Instagram like, I know how you feel. That goes back to the early 90s,
before Biggie dropped Life After Death. That's how far.
Right, before Biggie dropped Life After Death. So even with the video with Cassie, that happened in 2016. So you can only imagine
what happened before that.
Right. You can only imagine what he learned and was brought into, and when the switch happened, because I can guarantee you this, that switch ain't happened in 2016.
Like, this is like, this is my Roman Roy joke, right? Remember when Kendall was freaking out at the wedding?
Yeah.
And Kendall and Roman was like, the real crime is I had to wait 3 hours for a gin and tonic. The real crime is I can't listen to Last Train to Paris no more. That's what I'm ashamed of. That's what I'm mad about.
So it brings me to what Peloton did. So Peloton said that Peloton is removing all of Diddy's music, but they said they're putting a pause on Bad Boy in general. Fam, you mean to tell me I can't work out to hypnotize? I can't work out.
Hold on. Okay, now we're going too far. As long as his voice isn't on it, I can play it.
That's so my question.
And if it's an ad lib or two, we gotta let it slide. Yeah. If he don't have a verse or a hook, we gotta let it slide. So look, I'm not gonna not listen to Life After Death ever again.
I think all three of us are in agreement that video was nasty, and Diddy should be, whatever punishment can be handed to him should be handed to him at this point. We will not have a debate about anything revolving around giving him some grace. We're not going to be any of these thirsty ass niggas in the comments like, man, give Diddy grace. He gave us some of our greatest moments. King,
can I say this one thing that kind of had me like, okay, nigga, Now, big Ryan. I'm gonna do the Stephen A. Big Ryan Clark fan. Love the pivot. I actually met Ryan Clark at the draft last year. Cool nigga. But when he did Sean Combs a bitch, I'm like, he is. But you did interview Floyd Mayweather, my nigga. Streets ain't forget that. You did interview Floyd Mayweather not even 6 months ago. That was just that had my light up for a little bit. Okay.
Hey, but it goes back to
what we talking about.
It goes back what I said. Sometimes the messenger and the message, the art and the art to some people don't match. And there's relationships because the producer of the show has an amazing relationship with Floyd Mayweather. So I get what he might consider that, but it's a group project, and she has a great relationship with him. All of that ain't nothing on video. Is it anything on video, Floyd?
No, there's no Floyd video.
Okay, well, there we go. That is. The video helps people out. I ain't seen nothing. I see this. But when it comes to the art and the artist, when it comes to the other people that may be affected, should other bad boy artists be punished for Diddy's crime?
Describe what do you mean by punished?
I would consider if your music can't get played, especially a lot of Puff or bad boy connected songs, that's a punishment. If you're listening, like for example,
I can't listen to Mary J. Blige.
You can't listen to Mary J. Blige. You can't listen.
No, that's
crazy. You can't play Biggie.
That's crazy.
I'll give you a perfect example of something that one of my editors told me. She said that there was a DJ in her state, in her city, that played Biggie over the weekend. And they threw shit at him. They threw shit at him and told him to turn that shit off. Today is Biggie's birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
And today is Bang's birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
And today is Bang's birthday. So, we're talking about Biggie here now. We're talking about Biggie. We ain't talking now. Biggie got his own issues. But we skated that shit too. But should bad boy artists or Puffy connected artists be punished and have their music not played? Because if their music is not played and if they own any of their masters, then that does affect them. Should they be affected because of Puff's?
No, I don't think they should. I don't think they should. Because what they got to do with me? Like, if I wasn't there, what they got to do with me? And I also think with the Biggie thing, that's reactionary. Because people were just doing that because it's a sensitive thing in general. But, because it just happened. But, come on now, niggas is going to play Biggie. I highly doubt that niggas is going to stop playing Biggie or any of these other niggas is going to keep playing. Now, records with Diddy on them is a different conversation.
Okay, so let's go Hypnotize.
I mean, Puff's not on Hypnotize.
He's not on Hypnotize.
He's not on Hypnotize.
I said ad-libs.
Ad-libs? No. Anything if Puff is on that,
you gotta respect the ad-lib clause here.
All right, so wait a minute. Diddy, Victory. We can't work out the Victory no more?
No, you can't play Victory no more.
In public, you can't. Look, check this out. I'm gonna say this. I look me.
That's what I mean. In public.
Look. Listen.
In public,
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I still play Kale's music. I'm gonna probably still play Puff music. If it comes on the shuffle, I'm gonna play it. It is what it is.
I don't personally play Kale's, but if it happens to be on in the room I'm in,
it is what it is.
9 times out of 10, don't turn it off.
It is what it is at this
You're not playing it on purpose.
Yeah, right.
So whatever companies decide to do as far as if they want to remove his music, all right, so be it. He deserves it. Whatever, like you said, whatever punishment that's gonna get handed out to Diddy, he deserves every single bit of it.
No, they can't. Unfortunately, neither of them songs can be played again. They can't.
I think we're gonna slowly but surely see
I'll be missing you.
Get weeded out.
I'll be missing you. Can't get played.
It's gone.
You can't be in the gym looking left and right. Can they hear the music bleeding through the headphones? Niggas gonna be in the car with the windows up and block like.
Look, check this out. If I play a Puff, it's gonna be within my atmosphere. Like my window is gonna be up. It's gonna be in my headphones.
And that's why I said I don't know. I see what Peloton trying to do, and because of the base that they have, it's understandable. I ain't tripping. But when you say Puff, look, I ain't got to listen to a Puff song a day in my life. I don't go in on no DSP and be like, I want to play a Puff song. I don't care if it's Dirty Money. I do not go in and be like, I want to listen to something that's led by Puff. But the minute you take off Faith Evans' debut album,
we got a problem.
Puff, we got a problem. The minute you tell me I can't listen to Carl Thomas' emotional album, we got a problem. I
can't listen to Jodeci.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I can't listen to Jodeci. And even when we go down that rabbit hole, Casey and Mary J. Blige both had their issues. If you watch Art of Dialogue and you look at the Danny Boy episode, Mary J. Blige,
and see that's what
has a problem.
And this is, to say the least, like that's what all this gets murky, because all of our heroes, musically and whatever, they're sickos. So like at this point, what I do it is this: like unless it's something that is like egregious to the point where it affects the music, I can't personally listen to it.
And how do we?
Because with R. Kelly, it was okay. The songs are about this. That's why I stopped. Puff, I can't listen to because I seen what he did on video. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is like what Now it's like so what you gonna stop watching certain movies? You know what I'm saying? Like is that what we gonna do? Like I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I still listen to Chris Brown. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I'm Team Breezy. I still listen to Chris Brown.
Mike, on one of our first episodes, Mike got down on me for not listening to Chris Brown music. It's like it just wasn't for me. It's not because of what happened with Rihanna.
Yeah, this is just not for you. Like there's different things about it too. Like there's certain movies. Like, are we going to stop? Am I gonna stop watching any of these Jonathan? Am I gonna stop watching Creed 3? No, I love Creed 3, nigga.
But see, I think and the reason why I want to go in this direction is because when I saw the Peloton shit, when I saw Peloton say they're putting a pause on Diddy and Bad Boy, it goes to the R. Kelly conversation that I know we've had.
How many people on Peloton listen to Bad Boy?
No, hear me out. Because I won't say too much. I won't say too much outside of what I just said. But I do know that I am hearing that they're not alone. I'm hearing that they're not alone.
Would not shock me. Would not shock me whatsoever.
But my thing is, and especially for me, if we're talking about Diddy-led songs, I don't give a shit about Diddy-led songs.
Yeah. I'll say this. Keep Sean Carter locked up somewhere.
Bro, you took the words right out of my mouth.
I will need video.
Wait, pause. I want to save that.
Scott, you took the
I want to save that because it's something I did not think about this until before the show.
Look here.
I did not think about something until before the show that made me go, Sean, you might want to say something. But we're going to get into that after this. Based off of some of the things I heard, Peloton might not be alone. But to me, we had a similar question with the R. Kelly thing because R. Kelly wrote a lot of people hits in the 90s. So do we not play some of those songs or those songs that he's written or produced because he's connected to it? Or do we give the artist grace? But then you have Peloton that's like, we putting a pause on a label who affected the culture in the 90s. And they're just not regular songs. These are some of the biggest songs in the 90s and the 2000s.
Yeah,
where does it stop?
Look,
I personally think that's crazy.
If you want to take No Way Out, get it out of here. You want to take the Forever album, get it out of here. If you want to take that Press Play album, get it out of here. We invented the remix, get it out of here. Last Train in Paris, unfortunately, if you want to take it, get it out of here. You know, Love album, get it out of here. But you can't touch anything that's Puff was affiliated with, bro. It's not fair. It's not right. It shouldn't happen.
If he doesn't have a verse on that song, you can't do nothing with it. Am I perfect? To me, that's reactionary. That's what I feel.
No artist that's affiliated with Puff should get punished.
Faith Evans ain't got nothing to do with happening in that video. Mary J. Blige ain't got nothing to do with happening in that video. Mason Bethel has nothing to do with happening in that video. Biggie don't got nothing to do with happening in that video. That's why I think it's reactionary.
Yeah. All right. So
and before we move on to, it just goes back to the beginning of this, man. Like when if it was true that Cassie actually like reached out to Puff and said, "Hey, let's settle this before this comes to public," you know, and he called her bluff. I really wish he didn't call her bluff, and he could have just paid her quietly before any of this shit blew up. Because apparently she told the man, like, "Look, I'm gonna do this, write a book, blah blah blah, pay me, and I'll be quiet." And Puff called her bluff, and here we are. So.
A very Aubrey Graham move.
So to move on, we mentioned it. Let's keep Sean Corey Carter in the glass.
Jay-Z, Sean, if you are out there right now and you got any demons, do whatever it is you need to do to keep that shit buried.
If I didn't see him at the Michael Rubin thing the other day, I would think he's out here ducking for real. So I was glad to see signs of life this weekend.
Okay,
him talking to Caleb Williams and them.
Yes, bro. Look, you can't sit here and be like, "Hey, Joe, we getting rid of Jay-Z."
I will go on record
because of this and that.
I'm gonna need video, photo, audio proof.
We need all the proof
before I stop listening to Jay-Z. I'm just gonna put that out there right now.
So I love Jay-Z. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time. But reportedly, allegedly,
oh my God,
Jay-Z was very vocal around what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna.
I remember this.
Even Chris Brown has spoke on those things. So
they said like he wasn't letting Chris come to anything.
Right. And Chris Brown I think at that time, Chris Brown was like doing ads for Rockaway and he got him off of there.
Yeah. He's basically blackballing Chris.
Yeah. So you go back to all of those reports. But when you think of Puff, when it comes to what we talking about, that Hip-Hop Mogul shit, you also think about Jay-Z. They've been connected with each other for years. They've been on tour with each other. I think Puff executive produced American Gangster.
Well, he produced records on there. Like he
produced. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit. Not even executive produced. He produced songs.
And now it's starting to become a little bit louder about where's Jay-Z. Like you said, Scott, you would have thought Jay-Z was somewhere locked in the cave if he wasn't out there with Michael Rubin. Is Jay-Z obligated to say anything about this Puff shit?
No, I don't think so. No, he ain't got nothing to do with that Puff thing.
It ain't his business, man.
It ain't his business. Stay away.
That man got a wife. He got a wife with children.
It's just like Kendrick don't need to put out no statement about what Drake said. Like if I didn't do it, I'm not gonna address that. Like if it ain't got nothing to do with me or anybody who I'm like affiliated with in my company, because Puff is not on Rock Nation, I ain't gotta say nothing.
So now I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't want nobody trying to say anything. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I'm just asking questions because I thought about this right before we did the show. Like I said, it just seems like his name is being thrown out there a little bit more. People are listening to the people who throw out the rumors and innuendo and all of the crazy talk. They're listening to all of those podcast episodes where certain people are out there just throwing a lot of shit out there when it comes to all of these people. But when you look at how closely people were connected and are connected, and then women women will say that this is a culture that has been built in hip hop probably since its inception. And you have somebody who, when you think of people in hip hop, when it comes to name recognition, this nigga's top 5. And he ain't 5. You got Russell Simmons, who's in Bali kicking it. Anytime you do an interview, hey, Russell, where you at in the world? I'm in Bali. And then you have Diddy, who we don't know where he did that video at.
Let's just say from Hooters in Long Beach,
an undisclosed location. Should these people at the top of the food chain of hip hop speak out more about these issues? And in Jay-Z's case, yes,
like as far as like condemning it.
Yeah, especially considering if the words that we were hearing in the early 2010s was true about how vocal he was about Chris Brown.
I'll say this. If he truly has no skeletons in the closet, then yes, he should come out and say something. Because it'll put more power on it. If it's coming from Jay, it'll put more of a spotlight on it, on the situation and just domestic violence in general. Now, the reason I say if he doesn't have any skeletons in the closet, because if he does that, they're gonna try to Queen's Child project him like, oh, you sell drugs, nigga, like they did the Ghost. So that's what I'm saying. If there's truly no skeletons, and I have no idea, if there's truly no skeletons in the closet, then yes, he should do that. That would be a massive name and to help show a big light on the situation. I just don't think he will.
I agree. I agree with that as well. He's not. I don't think he should. Shh, be quiet. Be quiet, Hov. Just don't say nothing, bro. Because you out here fighting the rumors of having an alleged child. You know, you got that going on. Just keep calm, be cool, keep following your wife on tour. Because she probably going back on tour again. You don't want to get in the booth and rap. So just follow your wife on tour. Take care of your twins, Blue Ivy, and all that stuff like that. Shh, don't say nothing.
Me personally, I'd shut up.
I'd be quiet. Just be quiet. It's all good.
So I just want to throw this out there. In the interview with Big Boy, Chris Brown had said that he did have an interaction with Jay-Z and it was amicable. The quote was, what he said was, with other 30 artists, 30 things will come up and one will stick. With me, everything sticks. It was like a green room backstage. He comes up, says, what up to everybody? And it was cordial. What's up, man? How you doing? Nice seeing you. I ain't seen you in a minute. It was real respectful. It was nothing like that. Now, this is in the midst of, all of his issues going on really at the time. And he was definitely a lightning rod at that time. Now, for me, I agree with you both. I don't think he needs to say anything if he has skeletons in the closet. And I'm one of those people that says, if you got anything that's going on behind you, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, I feel like there's a chance when it comes to this particular culture that we know and love, that depending on what happens with Puff, it could be some far-reaching ramifications. And somebody has to say something. Somebody has to speak up. You can't see hip-hop heavyweights be in the comment section of the apology on Instagram like, yo, we got you, King. Hey, you've done so much.
I've been judging niggas in them likes.
Yeah, like you can't. You can't. If anything, I would advise those people to shut the fuck up. If it's not gonna be anything that condemns that what you saw. And the crazy thing is, if you like this person, if you feel like this person is really your homie and y'all ain't had no issues, I personally couldn't kick it with somebody that I see on camera like that. But I can understand if you condemned what you saw on video, but say, man, I'm praying that he'll make it through whatever he's going through and become a better person after this. I have no issues with people saying that. Kelly Price basically said that in a prayer that she put up, and people tried to condemn her.
You also got to know we live in a world where you can't have no religion.
Oh yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them. How dare she pray for them? Like,
yeah, and fuck them. But what I'm saying is, you can't just give the blanket, "Hey, King, pull through. I got your back. We support you." Because then now, to me, we all looking at you funny.
Yeah.
And I think stuff like that is more prevalent in hip hop than it is any other genre. I ain't got to go sing a duet with you, my brother. So if I see you do some wild shit, then, and it's not gonna be like an R&B beef. I'm not gonna sing a song and be like Freddie Jackson is not gonna get no love not shown to him by Luther Vandross, and then on an album in 1986, you hear him do a diss song to Luther Vandross. Like Anita Baker is not about to do a diss song, to Layla Hathaway, because everybody like Layla Hathaway's version of Angel than they do Anita Baker's. Like that's not just gonna happen. Mm-hmm. But in hip hop, people will look at this situation similar to what you had said kind of in this Drake thing. You have heard from people that people are out to get that man from Canada, and this is a perfect example of that. You hear Lil Yachty speak out in support of Drake.
Lil Yachty got to sit his ass down somewhere.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, you hear him in support and you've heard others in support of Drake and all of those things. But that's a battle. You ain't gonna hear people go, hey, active people in the culture, very active people in the culture go, "Oh no, man, I condemn everything that I saw in that video." I'm talking about active people. I'm not talking about people who've not released the album in 10 years that you see on Love and Hip Hop, that you see on any of these podcasts, that's meant to go viral for saying salacious shit. I'm talking about, matter of fact, just throw it out here like this. What did Drake say about Kendrick Lamar? And then what did we see Puff do on video?
Beat somebody up.
Drake and Puff had an issue once upon a time. Mm-hmm. Drake ain't gonna go, and Drake still ain't gonna go and put a message out there on his Instagram condoning Puff and the actions that he's seen in that video.
Oh, of course he's not. Of course he's not.
And that, to me, is what I would say the majority of the people are starting to go in the direction of, at some point, when you have some of these people accused of certain things, you at least have to condemn it. And in some cases, if you have the right PR person, you can condemn the action without condemning the person, even though it could be alluded to that. However, we now seen the video. And the more some people are silent on what they seen in the video, because this ain't gonna blow over.
Sure ain't.
The longer that people are silent, active people, major people, big people, the longer that they are silent, the more the conversation is going to revolve around either the culture or the people who ain't talking. And knowing what we know about the industry culture itself, it is more likely than not that conversation is going to grow louder, especially if people start to sing.
I agree. I just don't think nobody has the cojones to do that, because even though Diddy is rightfully being killed, he still has a lot of power. And that's why these things have been held under wraps for so long. Drake's not going to do that because he got a lot of white niggas in his pocket right now. Mm-hmm. So he's not going to do that. That's why you say if Jay-Z did say something, and I don't think he should, I think he should shut up. But if he did say something, Jay-Z's powerful enough, ain't nobody going to do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? But also you got to look at it too is, well, the Chris Brown thing is different. He didn't have no relationship with that little nigga outside of, him. Rihanna was his artist that he found. He had a relationship with Puff. I just don't see him throwing Puff under the bus, even though he probably it would look good for him. I just don't. The industry's silent for a reason. Niggas just don't speak up over things like this. I think everybody's gonna look at this like that nigga's on his own, and either some people gonna be idiots and shoot themselves in the foot, or some gonna do the politically correct. I don't condone that and just leave it alone.
But
you're
Mike,
gonna see a bunch of B-list, C-list celebrities and artists and rappers and actors.
Yeah, they need to get
those are the ones. Those are the ones that's gonna speak up and say shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a little Scrappy talk about it. If you see Diddy, he want the fade. And you got like
niggas gonna find Donnie Klein from Making the Band and get his opinion. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Aubrey from Danny Kane, she gonna speak up. You know, because she got her issues with
Willie from Day 26. Get his opinion.
Them the motherfuckers that's gonna talk and say shit and try to get clout based off this. They don't really give a fuck about what's going on. Right. Niggas just exactly. There you go. Niggas need engagement.
And that's why I thought the Desi Banks thing was ill time. I don't try to like police comedians. It was just bad timing, bro. Like, if you're gonna put that out, at least wait a couple days, wait a week. Then it'd be like, okay, he's a comedian, he needs to talk about these issues. Then they can put out the same day. It's like
that clout is a hell of a drug, G.
Thirsty, bro.
That clout is that thirsty, drug. Bro. That's a nasty, bro. Nasty.
So even going into the clout thing, like how do you even manage that from a comedian standpoint? Yeah, ill-timed, and I totally understand that. But from an artist standpoint, I think the better question is for me is, do we expect anybody outside of those C and D tier artists to even speak up in this situation?
No, I'd be stunned. I would be stunned if you see any A-list celebrity say anything about this.
If Mary J. Blige spoke up and said some shit, that would shock me.
That would stun me.
That would shock me.
I'm not talking about Puff's baby mamas. Like, if we come out, like what May said a couple weeks ago, that's probably the most you're gonna get. When it comes to like people, like I doubt you're gonna hear Biggie mama come out or something like that. Like, oh, da 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 da. Like,
yeah.
You know, I doubt. I highly doubt you're gonna see that.
And that's the catch-22. I believe in all of this, because this man was very well connected with damn near everybody.
Like, they'll be behind the scene disassociation, but in front of the camera, that's just not gonna happen. Like, you'll see, oh well, this company's not working with Diddy anymore. This happened, so and so. You're not gonna see people who like big names. You're not gonna Busta Rhymes say, yeah, Diddy was tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, I think Busta was in one of the comments.
Oh well, man.
He was. He had the
king emojis. Got him tripping.
He had the king emojis.
Well, I'll take that back. You're not gonna see Jamie Foxx say nothing.
There we go.
You're not gonna, because who knows what happened to them Fox parties too.
So, I was about to say Jamie Foxx got his own lawsuits pending on him.
And Mike, you hit the nail on the head. That's why nobody's gonna say anything. There's a lot of stuff going on in Hollywood, bro.
Niggas got their own shit that they ducking and dodging right now, bro.
I'm just Hollywood adjacent. Like, I've been to event, like, and if I know about this stuff, I got like my toe in the Hollywood water. These niggas are sitting in the water, so I know this stuff. Ain't nobody saying. That's why the Diddy thing, niggas knew about this for a long time. Probably not to this extent, but we knew he was doing something wild. Like, so that's why I don't think you're gonna see anybody saying thing. And if I was an agent or something, I'd tell my client, shut up. Shut your mouth.
The crazy thing
if they ask you, put out prayers for the family and move it at that.
The crazy thing is, to me, crazy part one is just not music. It is film, television, damn near any entertainment category you could think of. That man has touched.
Yeah,
they've been to his party. You can't tell me ain't no country artist been to ain't been to.
Stephen A. did the whole rant, and he was like, "I've been to a Diddy party, but I didn't see the nigga." Like, everybody's been to one of them.
I've always said,
God rest his soul. The man I got in the background, Kobe was at a Diddy party like a month before he got killed.
I've always said that there's the party, and then there's 11 o'clock. The party might be great, but you got to a certain time.
11, nigga, that's when the party starts.
That's why I said, like, you got to a certain time, and then when 11 comes, you got to make a decision.
That's freak off time.
You got to make a decision, and that decision might affect you. Mike, I said the story on here. Like, what if the homie say it's 10:45? Hey, yo, we're about to go to Delilah. Hey, what you gonna do? Oh no, man, I think I'm gonna stay here. And then the door's locked after your homies leave.
I don't know
and
if y'all
go ahead. Some fine chick come over to you and rub on your chest and like, why you sitting here alone? All of the homies left me. All right, well, basically come with me. And then you have a good time with that young lady. Then you end up waking up in the house. And then you like, oh man, I got to get out of here. I don't even know how I stayed here. And then when you walk out the house, you see a white Econoline van with no windows, pull the girl inside of it and slam the door shut.
You like, don't do the Tupac, is what you're saying.
Basically,
don't do the Tupac.
Like, yo, you get the fuck up out of there at a certain time. Go party somewhere else at 10:45. I just felt what it feels like to be at a Diddy party. Now it's time for me to go somewhere else. Now I could go stunt and say that I was there. How long did you stay there? About an hour. But then I left and went to Delilah, and we spent the rest of the night there. Then you stay there after a certain time. You can't tell me you ain't seen some shit.
Delilah, a great establishment. Shout out to those good people with Delilah.
Yeah, Have you talked about it so much that I want to go there when
I've only been there twice, and both times I felt like I sold drugs. That's how great of a night I had.
Oh man, that's amazing. To get to feel like you a drug
that's
lord
why
without being a drug lord.
Puff said, Pav said, yeah, you never been on a regular night, so every time you went, it's been spectacular. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, standing on couches, drinking alcohol that I didn't pay for. Like that's the kind of nights I've had my 2 times I've been there. So.
But also when it comes to this Diddy thing, since it reaches so many levels, it's going to be it just feels like it's going to be the Ebony Jet version of
the 2B version of the Weinstein thing.
Not even Weinstein, fam. Like not even Weinstein, because the Weinstein shit is crazy, but it just feels like it's gonna be the Ebony Jet version of Epstein. It just feels like it feels like it, because this man is connected to really everybody.
Another reason why Drake is silent right now, because I don't think Drake is a pedo, but that nigga is a creep. Him and his daddy.
He definitely got creep.
We talk about Delilah. Mr. Graham be up in Delilah, nigga. I've seen that nigga in his cat suit.
Looking like a whisper, looking like one of the twins from the Whispers. But yeah, I think this has potential to be Ebony Jet version of Epstein and
UPN Epstein.
UPN Epstein. Yes,
this should be the name of this pod. UPN Epstein.
UPN. At least this section right here is gonna be called UPN Epstein. But yes, he has the potential to be UPN Epstein, and with that potential, yes, people are going to shut the fuck up. You ain't heard Bill Clinton say shit about Epstein. You ain't heard Donald Trump say shit about Epstein. You ain't heard the Prince over there say anything about Epstein. You ain't heard Chris Tucker say anything. Man, I went on the boat, but I wasn't over there. Like, you ain't heard nothing. Oprah ain't said shit. But anybody that was accused of being on that list, you ain't heard nothing. Hey, shut the fuck up. This is right here, this situation right here. Oh, I ain't got shit to say about Puff. Nah, I'm straight. Nope. What do you feel about the Sean Combs situation? Well, my new album is coming out in July, and it features all of these people.
I just want to send prayers and thoughts to Cassie and her family. My album comes out July 5th.
Right.
Any A-list celebrities that's in that position, take note. That's what you do. All right, then leave
you think Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union gonna say anything about Puff? They didn't say, Gabrielle said everything about anything else.
Niggas gonna find Mark Curry. He gonna be on Club Shay Shay, talking about what he knew about Diddy. You know, Shannon shameless self is gonna do something like that. I just want to say this about Shannon.
Okay, go ahead, because I want to ask this question before.
I was gonna say this Shannon thing, man.
Before we get out of here,
I don't want to take a dump on anybody's platform. My nigga, you a 3-time Super Bowl champion, first ballot Hall of Fame,
and a Webby Award winner.
Webby, the Club Shay Shay thing is beneath him. Like Joe Budden said, why do I want to hear Kel Mitchell talk? Like Kel Mitchell and the stuff he said, I'd have took to the grave, my nigga. Like, what are you doing? So I just want to say that about Shannon.
Oh, but I got a question. I have a question before we get out of here. If it was anybody connected to Bad Boy, on Bad Boy, connected to Bad Boy, who would be the guest on Club Shay Shay to talk about this Diddy shit?
I said Mark Curry, so I'm trying to think somebody else.
Farnsworth Bentley, nigga.
Nah, not even Farnsworth.
That would be incredible.
Diddy got too much dirt on Farnsworth. I don't think it'd be Farnsworth.
Farnsworth Bentley is my choice.
Low key. I wouldn't say that.
I think Farnsworth Bentley has seen the most. Like, you could go back and choose. Like, you could pick an artist. Like, you could pick one of the girls from Total, or so you could pick one of the people from Danny D. Kane or Day 26. But I feel like Farnsworth Bentley has seen most of the shit.
I got a wild card for y'all because he likes the attention. Stevie J.
Okay, but Stevie J ride with Puff though. He
do, but he likes the attention.
Yeah,
I got mine.
Yeah,
and shouts out to Cuz. I'll be sure.
He waiting on that moment.
Yeah, he waiting on Shannon Sharp people to call him right now.
Did y'all peep? They tried to get Quincy like this. Quincy Jones and then Tevin Campbell was like, nope. Stop right there. He did nothing to me.
Oh man.
Hey,
they tried to take out a Southside legend.
Look, man, Quincy, I'll be sure put out.
You talking about music you can't listen to. If Quincy got taken down, take all your music out, nigga. You can't watch Fresh Prince no more.
Damn.
Nothing.
Nope.
Hey, I'll be sure put up that photo of Quincy, like, come home, and then 3 weeks later we saw Quincy and the kids on vacation. If that didn't bring your son back home, Club Shay Shay might just obliterate that. However, I can see I'll be sure on a very distant future episode of Club Shay Shay.
Be very clear. Club Shay Shay producers are trying to get a hold of Loon right now. Now.
Like Mace would be like, oh no, hell no, I ain't going over there.
No, Mace ain't doing that.
Even though Mace said, yo, you will hear my words on the upcoming documentary.
Yeah. He said that.
That's what they said he said on.
Have y'all paid attention that low key Mace is low key getting tired of Cam?
Low key.
Last couple episodes, he's been fed up with this nigga.
Low key.
Last couple of episodes, he's like, fam, you doing too much, and that's too much dip on your shit. Let's get back to what this was.
Let's talk about sports.
Let's talk about sports. That's how this started, fam. You doing a little bit, but he a Harlem nigga. He a Harlem nigga. How can I use my best shooters? Like, that's really him.
Cam went on CNN and said, I'm getting some cheeks after this. 48-year-old man.
Scott, you said that he wanted to make a viral moment.
He wanted to make a viral moment, but it failed. Like, it was funny 20 years ago. Yeah. You're 48, my nigga. Advertising dick
I looking at it, seeing how Scott put it, I gotta agree with him.
And Cam is in my top 5 favorite rappers ever. So if I'm saying this,
the You Mad shit was great.
Yeah, awesome. But that's Purple Haze era. You had Dame trying to be a super smart nigga. You can get away with that.
Yeah.
He up there looking like he just walked off Lennox Ave right now with that Dipset t-shirt on.
Yeah.
And then you're doing, see, it's one it's difference we doing it with a principal or with Bill O'Reilly. When you're doing this to a black woman in 2024, the optics ain't right, bro.
While I agree with both of y'all, I put this on the producers.
I put it on both.
No.
I don't even put that on Cam.
I don't put that on Cam because
that's a perfect opportunity for Cam to promote their shit. But CNN should have known better.
The producers of that show need their ass whooped.
They should have did their research.
Somebody who work in this shit, shouts out to BC, Brian Crawford. He said this shit best. And this is the job he does. That means you ain't got a lot of diversity in your room.
I mean, CNN. This is it's like gonna be in the morning show season 4.
But wait a minute, it's not just about color. It's about thinking. Because I know some white people who know Cam and know it is what it is and would have been like, nah, he ain't the one to do
what's
that.
shorty name? Abby Phillips, that's her name?
Yeah, Abby Phillips. Whoever produced the show that
she know what Cam does.
Yeah, she probably was like,
I don't think this is a good idea.
Y'all sure? No, yeah, we think it'll be great. We got him. He's going to talk about. No, whoever is the booker and the producer on that show need they ass whoop. They saw Cam and Mace. They saw It Is What It Is. They saw them talking about that. And they was like, oh, yeah, I think it would be a great opportunity. You know, he was connected with Bad Boy and all of that.
Didn't see anybody
with
wait a minute, Cam started the episode with a stripper on the table.
Right. They didn't see that shit. But anybody with common sense in the industry would have told you, we don't bring Cameron on these type of shows. What do you mean? Did you see the Bill O'Reilly episode? I vaguely remember that. Did you see him on 60 Minutes? Oh, I didn't even see that at all. Well, go watch that, and then you come back to me and you tell me if you think he's great for this show. They would have did that shit, came back and been like, nah, we straight. We reserved that for Club Shay Shay. They didn't. They had Abby out there looking stupid, and that made it a bad moment for her, the show, and for Cameron. Cameron did what Cameron does, and I expect nothing different. The producer, however, and the person who booked this shit for the producer, they need their ass whooped. They don't need a job at CNN. They could go take that shit somewhere else, but not at CNN.
True. I still gotta give Cam a little bit of it because he knew what he was on.
He grown as hell. He
knew what he was on. He knew niggas wasn't bringing on him to promote. This is CNN.
But if you put a crackhead in front of some crack, you don't expect him to walk away.
Put a ham sandwich in front of hungry niggas, they gonna eat.
Hey, you don't expect them to you just put that crack right there. Hey, let me get out of here. No,
nigga said,
don't smoke it.
I'm getting some cheeks after this little horsepower joint. Nigga promoting dick pills.
Well, no,
on CNN.
You got to do it right. That nigga said, that was the. I said, oh no. This nigga's making a mockery.
Why once you asking me about Puff?
Once he did that, I was like, oh yeah, he about to make a mockery out of this situation. Shorty should have just ended the interview.
Yeah, right there.
Like, oh shit, horsepower, getting some cheeks after this. Oh well, Cameron Giles, it was nice talking to you. You have a great day. Peace. We'll have more next on the show.
More on Trump's trial in 30 seconds.
But you can't expect Cameron to do anything differently than what Cameron does in this situation. It was damned if you. It was what. It was once with Bill O'Reilly. Then he went on 60 Minutes with Anderson Cooper and said what he said. So yeah, you thought he wasn't gonna go on CNN and do that dumb shit. All right, man. All right, before we get out of here, I'll start with you, Scott. What are your last words on this? Well, I'll say last words as of where we sit right now. What are your last words on this situation, and what do you expect to happen?
What, with the Diddy thing?
Yep.
I think there'll be more allegations come out. I don't think nothing gonna happen to the nigga. I don't think he's going to jail. I don't think nothing going to court. I think the statute of limitations on a lot of this stuff is gonna keep him not from going to court. But I just think I don't even think it's really about Diddy. I think we're gonna see more on other names that's gonna come out. I think the floodgates have opened on other names. I don't think this will be the last Diddy video we see either. I think there's more video that's gonna come out as well. So that's what I think.
Mike?
I want to send my prayers out to Cassie and her family and all of those involved and anybody that's been affected by this. Diddy, my last words on this pretty much is like, look, bro, Diddy, you should have paid her before she brought the lawsuit out. That's it on this, bro. Diddy is cooked. He fried. It's over with, man. Like you said, Scott, more allegations probably. Diddy just got to lay back and chill and just enjoy the money.
Lay back and chill ain't going to help that nigga either. That nigga
it ain't going to help him none, but.
What he say? You ain't, what Kendrick say? You ain't Tootsie sliding out of this one. You ain't can't stop out of this one. You can't stop, won't stop out of this one.
So whatever it is that needs to be done to wait, like, it's over, bro. Like you said, I don't know if he can sit back and just enjoy his moment, his money.
And that's going to be his prison. That's going to be his prison. Yeah.
Not being in the spotlight anymore is his prison. Yeah. It's over, though. Like, as far as Diddy doing anything in the industry, it's over for him. So, and I'll just say it like that. So, whatever money he does have left, enjoy it, or, do whatever it is you do. Be a family man, father, and all of that shit like that. And that's it, bro. That's it. That's all I got on it.
Well, y'all said what I was going to say, too. So I'll just end it like this. Man, I am so glad that versus between Jermaine Dupri and Diddy is not going to happen. I'm happy. I am. Thank you.
I'm glad that versus in general ain't happening.
I'm glad this shit is in general is not happening.
To lead that in the pandemic, man.
But yeah, I'm so glad that shit's not gonna happen. We ain't got the debate because this shit is over with. We have just seen the downfall of not just Diddy, but we've seen the downfall of one of the greatest pieces of music in our generation.
Yep.
The 90s is nasty right now, fam. It is nasty. And I don't think shit like this is over for that decade.
No, it's definitely not.
And that's the interesting part about this. He's UPN Diddy. This is UPN Epstein, excuse me. And Diddy is now in the eye of a storm that can affect a number of people. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen in this case right here. But to stain a legacy such as Bad Boy and everything that came with it, it was the soundtrack of my childhood, my teenage years, going into my adulthood. We all wanted to go to a Diddy party because we heard it was the best parties. And now we sitting here like, I'm glad that we was not famous enough. We were poor enough to go to a Diddy party, because it turns out after you there, after a certain time, shit gets a little bit foggy.
I'm glad I overslept and got too drunk BET Weekend 2015. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey, real quick though, do y'all think that when Diddy didn't Diddy win an award at the hip? Didn't he win something at the BET Hip-Hop Awards? And that wasn't a few years ago. That was like last year, no?
That was 2022.
2022.
Did he mention Cassie?
Yes, he did. He said, "Shout out to Cassie."
Was he trolling her?
So look, I'll end it with this. So y'all remember?
I think Cassie thought like this nigga trolling me.
Well, no, I'll end it with this. And Scott, we talked about this because I was texting you around that time when we was listening to that album. And Mike, I didn't say everything, but we talked about it here on the show when I was saying, yo, Diddy got a new album coming out and that shit gonna be hot. Somebody asked Diddy about the inspiration of the album, and he had mentioned his former loves. He had mentioned Cassie's name, and I remember telling somebody, yo, he need to leave that shit alone right now. I didn't expect this shit to happen.
Right.
But I said, yo, he need to leave this shit alone. Cause I don't think they're gonna be excited that they were a reason for this album to be completed. Yeah. And his ass went on that BET Hip-Hop Awards and got that honor. And he said, thank you for Cassie for holding me down during the dark time.
Send $1 million to Howard, send $1 million to Jackson State because Dion was still over there.
Exactly. Now, if you look at that video, that video said 2016. I don't remember seeing a month. I just remember 2016. In his apology, he said that he went to therapy and he went to rehab. So if he did that shit in 2016, in 2017 is when he changed his middle name to Love. The facts match up. The shit matches up. He goes, he says, I'm gonna get treatment. I'm doing all of this shit. My therapist changed me. I'm all about love. You know who didn't give a fuck about that shit? Cassie. And when you make an album and you start mentioning her name again, this is what happens. And this is also why reportedly, allegedly, neither Cassie or Diddy can say each other's name in public. Because if you're using my name to sell this album about love and you're sitting there telling me that I held you down when it was dark, motherfucker, leave my name out of this. And all that nigga had to do was leave her name out of this. And now we got UPN Epstein over here that might fuck up this whole industry. And you know what? It might be for the good of it. Clean this shit up if it's what people saying it is. So, all right, man. Scott, what we plugging before you get out of here?
Oh, we got if you subscribe to the patreon.com/BarbersChair Network. Me and the homie Dante, we've been breaking down Entourage. That's the 20th anniversary of the show.
No, so bro, I'm literally watching episodes right now. I'm on season 3. So like I need to get in tune with the pod. Where y'all at? What season are y'all on right now?
We just started season 2. So
okay, I'm already past y'all already.
Yeah, I passed this already.
I gotta catch some of the episodes though.
Yeah, we just dropped episode 5. We broke it down episodes 1 and 2 of season 2. We drop on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so check that out. I'm not gonna hold you up from yesterday. We broke down the conference finals, and I meant to say this yesterday on the show, Bang, but I forgot to say that. Knicks fans, you guys are losers for giving the Knicks a standing ovation. I just wanted to say that. I forgot to say that yesterday. Y'all don't get that small town crap out of here. I expect that from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Y'all niggas went to the playoffs. Y'all the number 2 seed. Number 2 seeds don't deserve standing ovations for losing in the same round they lost last year. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't want to hear about injuries. Joel Embiid didn't have a knee. He didn't have an eye. Y'all didn't care. But now I got to hear, well, if we'd have had this, well, guess what? If Derrick Rose ain't die, there might be a 7th banner hanging in the United Center. So I don't want to hear that. Okay, so I just wanted to get that. I got to get to say that on the show yesterday. So we'll be back with I'm Not Gonna Hold You on Friday. I will have OTA reports on Friday. I had 0 plans of going to OTAs on Thursday, but Comcast is doing work. Not Comcast, but ComEd is doing work, and the power will be out for 6 hours. So if they think I'm staying in the crib with no power, it's not happening. So I will be up at Alice Hall on Thursday for OTAs. I'll have an OTA report for y'all on Friday, man. But outside of that, yeah, pull up next Thursday. Some dude 200. I'll be there. Pull up, have a drink, and that's really about it.
Bet it up. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, Scott, for sliding through. Hey, man, y'all already know, man. Happy birthday, Bang.
Happy birthday, Bang.
Happy birthday to Bang. Make sure y'all pull up next Thursday. We celebrating 200 episodes. We celebrating Bang birthday. You know, hey, just, you know, shout out to the Barber's Chair Network for just like, you know what I'm saying, bringing us in, embracing us, man, and they helping us throw this event. So, you know, we drinking to that as well. You know, shout out to Scott and the whole team. Big shout out
to Tiff for handling that.
Absolutely. Shout out to the whole team, man, for, you know, helping us put it together, man. Hopefully everybody pull up and come through, man, you know, because we got a bill to pay. God damn it. All right. So
and
we need to, y'all come through, get
y'all
drunk,
come out, eat, drink, do everything.
Do everything you need to do, you know what I'm saying? So me and Bang, I gotta come out of our pockets, all right?
Come on, that's the birthday present. Also, happy early birthday to that nigga Pappy. He gonna be, his birthday's tomorrow. Yeah. So
shout out to
happy birthday to all you May niggas.
Facts. Hey, man, but that's it, man. Some Dude Pod. Make sure y'all rate, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe, all of that good shit, man. Barber's Chair Network is where you can find Some Dude Pod. And you know, y'all already know, man, Facebook group, hashtag Some Dude Pod, IGs at JR Bang, at Mike B_CHR, at Some Dude Pod. I'm Mike B, that's JR Bang, that's Scott. And you know, close us out, Bang.
Oh, hold on, because Scott's here. So let's go ahead and do it.